Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming, more Hearts of Iron 4 Old World Blues, Trouble in Paradise. We are playing as the Bone Dancers, and I realized I accidentally set this game to Iron Man. Didn't mean to do that, just forgot to turn it off after playing as Byzantium in the last run. Whoops, alright, no reloading for me. Let's pray we don't screw this up. So let's see, recruitable population, work as needed and such, or work assignments. What's more important for us, do we think? Recruitable population factor. It's pretty good. Do I think I'm going to worry about this? Is this going to be the most important thing for me right now? Or is it just raw factory output? Then again, efficiency growth goes down when you do this, which is weird. That's just max factories per state. Well, this is all pretty decent. I don't really see the problem with work as needed. It seems pretty good. Alright. We're going to go for work as needed down over that away, and then we can go for the... No, we don't need that. Monthly population improvements. The more we stack up that snowballing recruitable population, the better, right? This probably doesn't matter too much, to be honest. There's not a whole lot in the early game. I don't know what direction I want to go yet. Right? Sometimes the national focus trees kind of help guide you in one particular direction or another. And I'm pretty sure we're going down heavy leg troops, but I don't know for absolute sure. So we just lost a lot of stability. But we can get a lot of extra manpower and building slots. Woohoo! Building slots! With 2 civilian factories and 1 off-site civilian factory. What a frickin' difference that makes, dude! Whoa, it's amazing! Alright, let's see. 10 experience add-in demolitions? 10? Not 5? Ugh. Alright, fine. It's just fine. We're just gonna have to keep building up a stockpile of those demolitions. This is fine. Got 1,000 manpower now, though. That seems pretty good. Shifting alliances. Okay, cartels are forming in Mexico. Winfred Darren, Mr. Tough Guy here, apparently got ill. Good for him. So what's going on down here in Mexico? Looking pretty fun. There's the Tlalocan. Hello, Tlaloc! I miss you! Let's see. The New California Republic is going down the Baja Peninsula, as they usually do. So far, they're following a pretty standard-looking game. I'm a little concerned about the trolls getting more powerful than I can handle and killing people I want to kill, like the marrow drinkers. I'm also very much concerned about the Washington Brotherhood. They absolutely could be a problem. They have the superior tech, and they got power armor. What do I have? A bunch of cannibals. That's about it, actually. Like, literally, that is about what the heck is this? Gunrunner Black Market? What? What is this? Black Market. Infantry Equipment. Supply Line 1. 500 units of basic melee weaponry? Huh. If we had access to the Gunrunner's Black Market, which it looks like we don't, we'd be able to buy various different forms of equipment. That's kind of slick. And every time I look around, this game has a little bit more going on for it than I thought it did. It always has something new. So cool. So stinking cool. Let's go for a melody so grand and grab the building slots and stuff. I want to work toward those claims, especially before Kemmelt Station gets much stronger. I mean, they've got more troops now, so... I mean, it's happening, but... I mean, we got 7, and I'm the player, so maybe the player is better. I don't know. We can try, though. Let's see. We are going to have enough guns in 22 days. Desert Rangers attacking the Vipers. Organized agriculture is Dunskies. That's great. Let's go for the training time reduction and stuff, I guess. Just start making down some progress during generic, much more generic bonuses, because I don't really know what else to do at this point. There's the Troll Warrens declaring war on the Rib Breakers up over this way. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. No, they're like, you don't know how to get there. That's fine. You're not supposed to get there. That was a misclick on my part. Rib Breakers, huh? You got 6 to 8, and you have 6 to 9. Should be an even fight, but I'm willing to bet you the trolls are going to beat the snot out of them. Telling you, dude, I think the trolls are going to be strong. I think trolls are super duper good. Let's see. Still nothing I really want to worry about over here. Okay. So do I train more units is really my question. And I think the answer is yes. We add on another one. But what I really would like to do is toss on the demolitions equipment for support companies so I do a bit more soft attack. Because a little extra soft attack goes a long way in this game. We could go for some army buffs in preparation for our first fight and make sure that we win this. Since I'm on Iron Man, I'm feeling a little bit more conservative than usual, you know what I mean? Just before war gold time, max planning, okay. It's okay. I mean, justify war gold time is nice. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'll go Sheriff, Caravan Guard, Kind Mercenary, Army Experience Gain. Division Attack and Defense feels good. And then we have a Research Advisor for Doctrines, which does get me experience, which I usually really want. Oh, Conventional Warfare. Right, so this actually is intending to push me down that path. Okay, good. I chose wisely. I don't think I need to go for this yet. I'll still have enough experience to toss on the... Well, what I could do... You know what? Yeah, we're going to go for you. I'm going to cancel you. Save some manpower and start saving up some equipment. If we can start getting our army experience up faster, what I will do is start increasing our combat width from 14 up to something more, you know, reasonable. Or something like that. That should be fine, right? So let's see. The Washington Brotherhood is attacking the cause over here. Oh, good. They're going to be bordering me. Ah, it sounds terrible. Okay, Dark Gifts. Properly functioning Gek. I don't know what that's going to do for me and if I'm supposed to care, but I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see exactly what happens. I'm highly concerned that we are going to get just absolutely murdered by the Washington Brotherhood before I was ready. I'm hoping not. It would feel kind of sucky, dude. I mean, they're way stronger than I am. How many troops they got? Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't even be fair. That wouldn't even be fair. We'd have to spend our entire time at the beginning of the game doing nothing but building outposts. And considering I started with only 2 factories, I wouldn't even be able to do that. All right, so we have 8 troops. You have potentially 8 troops as well. Putting skulls on sticks. Skulls on sticks. Okay. Well, you're usually dumb enough to keep troops on, like, the borders of other countries. I'm usually smart enough to keep everything I've got in one basket. So I could just flush across here real quick and just surround your troops and crush you. Probably. Yeah, we can get the surrounds pretty easily. Let's go ahead and toss on the demolitions. Okay, so that gets me a little bit of extra soft attack. Considering with 14 combat width, we only had, like, what, 21? Adding on 6 more doesn't sound like much, but in this game, that's actually pretty substantial. In Old World Blues, it tends to matter. A little bit. A little bit. How's the Dark Gift looking? Almost done. Got it. Boom. Okay, we got Dark Gift. Now we can go for a new outlook for more political power. Or the Pillars of Rome, you know, make the oligarchy more popular and blah, blah, blah. Trained Geckos still sounds like fun. I mean, the extra soft attack and breakthrough is huge, but let's go for a new outlook and just start working toward getting the free claims. Pretty soon, we're going to have to stop training these guys so that we'll be able to attack. Let's see, we have to get old rivals first, and then we can go for annoyances from the station and go for their cores. That gets me cores on a bunch of stuff if I keep going down this path, too. And then if we go further down, we'll have some other options. Hail to the King. The Crimson Acolytes become the ruling party. Or the Road Warriors of the 84, which doesn't look like it changes the ruling party at all, but that's a thing. Or Listen to the Pilgrims. We're going to have some serious decision-making to do in a little bit. Where's the Shoshone? There they are. Shoshone, how strong are you? Weaker. You don't have... Oh, you actually have a reasonable number of factories. Maybe it's better to attack the Shoshone. No, I want to kill the Chemolts. I want to kill the Chemolts and take out the bigger target and get all the goodies. Though I think taking out the Shoshone is technically better. I don't know. I just make up this stuff as I go. Do you think I'm some sort of an expert? And if you do, thank you. I'm glad that I was able to fool you. But I am not. I am no expert. I am merely some enthusiast, amateur enthusiast of video games and strategy, trying to make myself seem more intelligent than I actually am. Conventional warfare is done, so we get the extra entrenchments. That's fine, I guess. Planning speed, yeah, is okay. Do I want that right now? Let's see, it's 2275. We're a little ahead of time on some of this. I'm not going to worry about that right now. Support, a little ahead of time on some of this as well. I'm not worried about any of these yet. Doctrines, blah, blah, blah. We could go for planes. I don't really need that. Don't have the production really justify it anyway, if I'm honest. This is not very far ahead of time yet. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue down the doctrine, but pretty soon work as needed will be done, and we're going to go for some more construction speed. Just because I think it's probably worth stacking all those modifiers as soon as we can. So do we want to give these guys some new traits? I mean, max planning can be pretty good. It's slower, but that's extra bonuses for me. Recovery rate is pretty strong as well. Out of supply. But why would I want to go for Vigilant Recycler when I can go for Strong Back, which is even better? I'm not really worried about getting extra entrenchment speed. Though you are a very, very good defensive leader if I wanted to. Like, it would be worth putting Rooted on this guy at some point. Boy. There's so many to choose from here. Division attack and defense. Again, I'm not going to commit the points. I don't think we need to yet. And I have to decide, do we want to stick this guy with being a very defensive field marshal and get an offensive one in the future? I don't really know how I feel about that. Let's go for the construction speed next. Clay working. We are almost done with our first freaking factory. Oh, lordy. That's exciting. A new outlook on life is done. Okay. So we're going to go for old rivals to get some war support up there. We could go for the military high command and get the division attack and defense, which is okay. That said, I think I can win this. So maybe I go for... This reduces my stability, but it goes for a bit of extra mobilization speed and recruitable population. A little less construction speed there, too. That's something you probably want to pick up late. Outsider volunteers. No outsiders. Non-core manpower plus 6%. That could be really good. I feel like we should be getting away from no training and do something. More organization, justify war goal time, training time, blah, blah, blah. Over time, this is going to add up to being pretty darn strong. But is it important right now? Probably not. Combat robots, no. Power armor, no. Demolitions, energy weapons, cheap weapons. Infantry equipment become cheaper, but they're weaker. And then infantry technology research time. There's a lot of infantry technology, so this is definitely worth picking up at some point. It's worth picking up right now. War support. I'm not sure how I feel about a lot of these, to be honest. I think I'm gonna be boring and get the extra attack and defense and just make these guys better so we take less losses at the start. Oh, we can do another one. Wow, what do you know? We could allow for slavery, lose some stability, but we get construction speed increased. I don't see why I would ever... So, allow slavery is not a thing. I think we have to get like a special... I have to get something different that's going to allow for slavery. It's outlawed currently. We can go for Indentured Servitude, though. And 1% loss of stability for a 5% construction speed feels pretty reasonable to me. I think we should bring Indentured Servitude back, man. I think that makes a lot of sense. How long does Old Rivals take? 30 days. And then once we go down to no answers from the station, another 30 days. Just trying to plan out how much longer we can train these guys up. Because what I want to do, probably, is toss on an extra soldier right about now. That would cost me a little bit of infantry equipment. I barely will have enough in like a couple of days. So that seems reasonable. Let's go ahead and increase these guys up to 16 combat width. Now, the big downside by doing this is we may lose our veteran status. Yeah, we've already lost our veteran status. Now we're seasoned. Kaisar's Legion is growing. Okay, a little scary. There goes some more manpower. That's fine, though. Just a little bit of extra power behind these units. So now we're up to 30 soft attack. I don't know how good his units are. Looks like they're probably just 7. They may be actually even weaker than that. Yeah, 5 or 6. So he's got like 10 or 12 combat width. So in a one-on-one fight, I'm definitely better. Washington Brotherhood is now our neighbors. We should send them a fruit basket. And also a note that says, please do not kill me. I don't think I deserve your hatred. All right, we're going to go ahead and stop the training and start building up our organization. We got a little bit of time, but let's just guarantee that we're fine. I think we're all right in terms of army experience at the moment. I mean, we could train up and try to go for 18 combat width, but I'm not going to have enough guns to support that quite yet anyway. We'll worry about that later. For now, let's just go ahead and do the old rivals. We aren't trading anybody at the moment. We can actually see our expenses has gone up a little bit. Now we play 0.2 per quarter for the military. It's a very minor cost. So far, the bottle caps feel more or less negligible, but we'll see. Let's go for the claims and get ready to attack the Chemolt station. He's likely going to be moving all of his troops up to my front line, and that's fine. There they are. Okay, so he's on the way. I'm looking for any early opportunities for a quick surround on something. I think this is all you've got there. You've got 8 against my 8, so it's a one-on-one fight. In a one-on-one fight, how do I feel about this? Do we think we can just win? I'm going to tell these guys just to move and then stop because they were confused and still had that yellow exclamation point, and it was annoying me. I also have some training bonuses. That's the other thing to consider. In fact, some of these guys are actually very close to becoming regulars. We got a little time. Let's just go ahead and get this up there. Dang it, we were very close. Let's get these guys regulars because that's another 25% bonus. Boom, done. Okay. So for you, we could give you a trait. Local leader, 6 extra units in an army. Oh, that's interesting. Division attrition reduction, leader experience gain. Leader experience gain, considering you're level 1, is actually okay with me. Because then you can start getting some extra traits and we can figure out what to do with you in the future. But you could really use some buffs. You could really use a few. Okay, so let's see. We want to go for the research time, probably. For modifying the governments, we can go for... Reconnaissance is pretty good. Max planning 5%, training time, our experience gain, blah, 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 blah. Not worried about any of this at the moment either. 110 if we want to get another manufacturing. I think I'm going to go for lock and load because we're going to get a lot of that in the pretty near future. Pretty very near future we're going to start doing that. How much am I getting right now? 1.33 per day. That's actually pretty reasonable. It really is. So let's go for lock and load. Infantry Technology is going to be researching 10% faster. That means all of our guns. That means a whole bunch of different militia effects. That eventually means things like power armor, blah, blah, blah. All of that seems pretty good to me.
Are you done here?
So you've got your planning bonus, which is nice. Attack bonus of 35%. But is it going to be enough to get around your entrenchment? Maybe not, but it might be enough to punch through whatever little holes you've left me, which appear to be a few. All right, well, this is going to be a little awkward on Iron Man. We are in a very even fight here. I'm not sure I should be doing this, but we're going to give it a go. Let's go for the Shoshone Disgrace as well. Just have another claim sitting by, ready to go. Alrighty. Here goes nothing. My question, can we win if I just stack up some people? Can I push you guys back in some way and win? The answer appears to be yes. My units are indeed superior. Okay, that's good. Can I possibly start pushing down towards your capital and win things? Because that's what I want to do. Okay, one-on-one is proving a little bit tougher if he has a chance to entrench. But if I can just run straight down to Chemolt Station...
I'm glad to see you.
I'm going to pin you down and tell you to stop trying to cut me off. How dare you? It's very rude. No, no, no. You pin him too. Stop him. Okay, we're having a little trouble getting through to the other victory points, but if I can just get to Chemolt Station, there's that. So what are we looking now as far as the capitulation? He is 37% of the way there. It's not enough. What I'm going to do is try to encircle these guys using this soldier because we're bold like that and see what happens. Still not letting him advance anywhere, so he's not going to be able to cut me off, but I can start cutting off his supplies. Okay, the 80s declare war on somebody. I'm going to have you go over here. That guarantees this guy gets cut off really quick. He's trying to stop me here, but he's not going to be able to get very far because I should be able to start entrenching. We do have some civilian factories I stole. That's good. Motorcycles, support equipment, blah, blah, blah. I mean, Let me just focus on more guns for now, to be honest.
Let's do this shit.
All right, so you're going to get in there.
Howdy.
Let's go ahead and start clearing this guy out. He's not going to be able to regenerate pretty much anything anytime soon. We did manage to get through there. Can you go for an encirclement around this? And you're just running at me with a tire iron. You know, that probably shouldn't intimidate me, but it actually does. Ah, he got away. How'd you guys let him do that?
Howdy.
Get over here. Stop him. Don't let him do that. Don't let him walk all over you. Come on. Okay, we're pinning him down over here. Gonna take that airbase back. Oh, we got encircled. Hang on. I'm going to go for Rome March. I feel like I'm messing this up, if I'm being honest. Let's try to join up some territory. I'm going to grab victory points. All I need to do is just make you capitulate. Nothing else actually matters. We're about to win this fight, interestingly enough, which I think will allow me to just encircle this town. Okay, so we got this.
I gotta go find something to take the edge off.
These guys are coming down over here.
Just gotta find me some sweet chat.
And this should be pretty much all I need to do. I mean, really, why fight? Fighting doesn't do me a lot of good. He's now 58% of the way towards capitulation. As long as I don't let him get Chemult Station back, I don't care. Can we get Bly by any chance? Attacking from multiple directions there. Possibly.
Yeah, of course.
Really, now it's a matter of speed. Their Shoshone Disgrace is done. Okay, nothing else we can really do down over here at the moment. So we're going to ignore Hail to the King and so on. We may want to go for the Road Warriors of 84. It seems like it takes the most work to get to. I don't know yet. The question of cannibalism. I kind of want to go down the Blood Cult just for fun. I don't think it's actually going to be better. Does this lead to any factories, perchance? Yes. Okay, we need to go down this route, too. That is still important. The Followers of the Apocalypse. Following their recent establishment in our neighboring rivals, a group of humanitarian pacifists who dub themselves Followers of the Apocalypse have begun trickling into our lands. Their aim is seemingly noble, to provide services to those in need, ranging from medical care to agricultural advice. They care for the parts of society we prefer to forget, be them homeless or junkies, and are accepting of all who have no one left to turn to. On this front alone, we have no qualms with them. After all, who would refuse free medical supplies? Problems only start to arise when you look closely at our neighbors, where the Followers have been established for a while. Support for any sort of war amongst the people of these nations is slipping, as they prefer to stay on their farmsteads and practice their new medicines. There's even some indication that the Followers accept seditious anarchists into their ranks, who are intent on either burning our nation to the ground or seizing power themselves. We may need to keep an eye on them, therefore, if we decide to tolerate the Followers remaining in our land. Once established in a nation, the Followers appear very difficult to uproot. We must therefore decide swiftly before they have a chance to settle down properly whether or not we want to welcome these Followers of the Apocalypse and their strange beliefs into our lands. Accepting them will undoubtedly bring benefit, but at what long-term cost? Weekly war support loss? Oh my god. Forever? That's huge. No, I'm sorry. But the Followers are spreading anyway. We need to subtly discourage the Followers from settling in our land by taking decisions to annoy them. So it's happening regardless. This feels backwards. Let them come, they'll only do good, or it'd be best to keep them from our lands. This feels backwards. It really does. I'm looking at this thinking we want to choose the one that lets us discourage them from settling. I really hope that that's not just a mistaken tooltip. All right, let's give that a go.
Hey, got any chat?
And let's see what happens. He's not going for my victory points, so we're fine at the moment. My organization's getting a little low, I'm aware, but oh well. He's not going for the Chemult Station. We're about to grab the field's point. That might be more or less all we need.
What do you need?
Can you help here? Yeah, finish these guys down.
What's good for you?
Help me finish this off real quick. We'll go over here.
Let's
You
do
go
this
here.
shit.
Get these guys properly encircled. Found some more factories. Let's go for some more of those. And we want to go for things like motorcycles? You can go for some motorized. It just feels unnecessary at this point. Let's go for the M-Saws. I hear that those can be okay, because they get you some extra soft attack and stuff, right? Fire team. Yeah, that's a bit. Does cost me 3.5 organization, though, which feels really steep.
What's up?
Alright, I need some of you guys to come over here and help. We need to take out Bly, because apparently that was not enough to capitulate them. They're very close, 97% of the way. We don't need much. We really don't.
What's up?
Let's kill this guy. He's got nowhere to run. Actually, real quick, you come up over here. We lost a victory point.
Let's go.
Grab all this territory and see if that ends up being enough to make him capitulate. Sometimes it is. Okay. Well, I mean, his organization's very low. If I can grab Bly, maybe we got him. He wasn't able to get these guys joined up, so if we can just win this fight, he's dead. Which we should be able to win, no problem. Looks like he's going for Chemult Station. Of course he is, right when I'm about to take Bly.
I don't have time.
That just sort of figures, doesn't it?
Sure.
Okay. Let's get in position to go and take Chemult Station back.
Hey.
You're going to go up over here. We're going to take Romarch, or Romarch, or whatever it is. You're going to try to kill these guys, because I'm tired of them existing.
I gotta go find something to take the edge off.
You stop this guy from taking Bly back. I want that. But mostly what I want is to take Chemult Station back. And I think we should be able to win that, because he's only got one person sitting here at the moment. He's wasting his organization trying to fight me. We'll try to help over here. That's not doing a lot of good. Never mind, just clear this out.
This place with so few men.
And we lost Fields Point next. God, stop moving around! This is so frustrating. All right, grab Bly quickly before they can get back in.
Hey.
You, go grab Fields Point. You, can we pin this guy down somehow?
Damn, I need a fix.
I'm not sure we're going to be able to. We'll win, I'm just getting very irritated. Get in here, take Bly, mine. Now it's just a matter of getting over here to Fields Point and taking this. And stop letting them take things, dang it. Alright, your organization's low, I know, but let's just go ahead and try to finish these guys off. Hold Bly. Don't lose that. Got Chemult Station. We're now attacking from multiple angles. Stop him. Don't let him go back to Chemult Station. Gosh dang it. Alright, we're making some dumb mistakes. I'm aware of it, but oh well. Oregon Trails is done. If we want to go toward civilian workshops or arms workshops, let's go for simple tools. Surprised how much trouble we're having getting through here. Let's try to get a full surround on him so he has no way of getting supply. Clay working is done. That's construction speed for me. Okay. Let's go for the extra factory output plus 10%. Seems pretty good to me. Okay, we're attacking from multiple angles here now. Still having a hard time in Romarch. Can you please help finish this off? Thank you. Now all of you guys attack here. He's got no organization. He's going to die. He can't take Bly. He did somehow take Chemult Station. Thanks, guys. But Fields Point is still the capital. He did not take Chemult Station. Never mind.
God damn, I need a fix.
Okay. So I need you to run into Rome March now. And if we can do that, we've got him. Because he's backing off from his main point for some reason. His only victory point. That's it, right? Capitulate? There we go. All right. This is why I don't like fighting even fights. It's also why I don't like fighting fights where I don't have enough troops to actually man the front line, because things snake around and it just becomes who can snake behind each other's borders faster. It's purely a maneuvering game. And if you don't have, I don't know, speed, that doesn't do me a whole lot of good, does it? All right, I'm going to go for the Wasteland Militia and start working my way up there, because I'm pretty sure we're going to need that at some point, if not immediately. Army experience, training time. Any more economic benefits I really want? Resource gain and consumer goods is pretty decent. Military factory construction speed is also pretty decent. Tanks? Naval company, aircraft company. Pre-war designs. What is this? This appears to be unique for special kinds of companies? Or no, you have to own... Oh, okay. If you own specific sites in the world, you get a whole extra manufacturing company. That's interesting. Okay, we are going to go for... This is going to end up being very good, but not yet. We're going to start working toward the Wasteland training. Now I'm going to set you guys up to try to push right down the middle, separate what we can, and get to the Shoshone and kill them too. I want to take all their stuff. So how are we looking in terms of production now? So we got 6 factories and 4 civilian factories. We have a few things we need to repair, but we're working on that. Resistors are done. Okay. Encryption, decryption, all that's good. Let's go for the reinforce rate. Faster we can get troops contributing all their stats together, the better, usually. Shoshone have a few number of troops now, so we're almost fighting on even terms now. Ask me how I feel about that, and the answer is not good. I'm going to go ahead and toss on some extra infantry here. It's going to cost me most of my manpower and most of my guns and stuff, I know. But I'm honestly okay with it. And let's see if they lose their regular status, because if they do, I want to train them again. I don't think they do. Okay, so now we just have straight up 20 combat with better divisions. Simple tools is done. Okay, so we can work toward those extra civilian workshops. Battle plans is done, so let's work toward the defense and organization. We're very good at trench warfare, but that's kind of it. If I can punch through here and surround these guys around Dick Shooter, just kill off some of these motorcycles, that'd be great. Biggest problem with the Shoshone is they actually do just have lots of motorcycles. They're very motorized, so if we do not have a fully reinforced front line, we might struggle a little bit. Might struggle a wee little bit. Let's go ahead and start training up a couple more troops. That uses up all my remaining manpower, so that's a problem, but I'm sure we're going to get more eventually, right? We have 23 slaves. Ooh. As our number of slaves increases, our industrial capacity is also increased. For every 200 slaves, this perk becomes more valuable. Well, right now, it's completely unuseful, but still. What is this? Okay, grant the followers bases. The followers are established. Oh, right, we don't want them to do that. Hang on. Placate them, divert their supplies, lose stability. I don't want to escort them. I don't want to help them. Mitigate any previous disagreements. I guess I'm going to divert the followers' supplies and pray that this does work. I feel like I may have been misled. What the crud is this thing? What the crud is this? Okay, our Gek kit. I never looked at this. The Garden of Eden Creation Kit is a device capable of radically altering the wasteland and transforming dead, irradiated soil into viable land suitable for farming. When deployed, a Gek will collapse all matter within its given radius and recombine it to form a living, breathing, fertile, virgin landscape and allow life to begin anew. So I can do this somewhere. I can do this in a state somewhere, is what I'm getting out of this. So we got a lot of deserts. I probably should do this wherever I've got decent population and stuff. So maybe I should do it here? In Sylvie's? Okay. Click to select it for deployment. Deploy. 25% chance we lose stability. 25% chance no errors. 50% research bonus for construction and agriculture, and when it's done, we get civilian workshops. Changes it into a walled settlement type. Let's give it a go. Absolutely no idea if this is going to be good for me or not. All right, so the troops are in position. I think we just go for it. Declare the war. I'm going to tell you to go, and let's see what happens. All right, so it looks like we can indeed win. His troops are just not as good as mine, straight up. So I'll let them kind of reinforce and help wherever they can. I do want you to probably push through here. Let's make sure we actually win this fight first, real quick. Okay, good. And then you're going to go down this way. We'll try to grab Dick Shooter while these guys are distracted so we can encircle them and kill them. Got to be careful he doesn't do something stupid to me, but we're winning on most of our fronts, and the front is mostly under control, so okay. This way we get some victory points, and we also get these guys encircled, which makes it easier for me later. Now, I assist you guys in killing these guys faster. Hopefully. Just gotta be careful these guys do not back up. Let's push counterattack here so these guys lose this fight quickly. We're a little worried about this right here. Okay, and then I have all three of you collapse hard on these two. Finish them off quickly. They've got no organization. Improved tools is done. Get 2 more civilian factories. Okay, so now we're up to 4. mean, it's something, right? Technically, it's not great, but it's something. Troll Warrens took more territory. There they are. All right, so this is about what we were expecting to see happen. So I definitely want to finish these guys off and move these guys all to the front. One of you can go and grab all this. Another one of you goes and grabs all this. Let's just kind of start closing the noose around them, so to speak. The followers have established themselves. Great. Now we have to deal with the followers' influence. Political power gain loss, multi-population stability goes up, war support goes down, and we have research speed. You know, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. I wasn't sure how long that event of weekly war support was going to be, how long that was going to go on, but apparently it was only for a few weeks. So it was bad, but not the absolute worst. All right, fine. I guess we'll allow it. Not thrilled, but we'll allow it. War propaganda for weekly war support would be nice. Yeah, well, this is one of those few opportunities where we actually can use it to build up our war support and get a passive buff for the rest of the game, and I think that's worth doing at this point. So let's just go ahead and do it now. Can you... Yeah, you reinforce. You are fine.
Yeah, good luck with that.
You just go straight up this way, around the edges, and get up to Dickens.
Shit, I gotta go find something to take the edge
So
off.
grab here, then go over here, and also try pushing around toward their capital. He's starting to push me back.
Oh yeah, that means more.
But if I do this instead, for example, we can just encircle them and kill them.
What can I do for you?
So I'm going to do that. We'll just keep these guys pinned down. Well, I wanted to keep these guys pinned down. It seems to have backfired gloriously.
You like the sight of your own blood?
Alrighty. In that case, just go around here, grab Dickens. Caesar's Legion is continuing to grow. Okay. I mean, we have the advantage. We have the numbers now. Let's just make sure we don't lose anything like an idiot. Okay, speaking of which, right there, for example. Yeah, let's try moving over here. Make sure he has supplies and he doesn't lose anything. There we go. All right. So you are pushing, but you're not going to get very far.
I gotta go find something to take the edge off.
So let's go down here, make sure that this is completely surrounded. Actually, no, let's just counterattack right here, right now. Yeah, forget this. Collapse. We've got the victory points. So let's just do that. He's going to get some of my victory points, but they're going to be relatively minor. Inconsequential, in my opinion. And we should be able to win this fight now. Why aren't you attacking like I told you to? I'm pretty sure I did tell you to. Pretty darn sure, in fact. Our breakthrough is kind of pathetic, isn't it? Just a little bit. But we are attacking from several directions. We have a full 100 combat with attacking his 22, which means it's just a matter of time we are guaranteed to win. Artisan Tools is done, which means even more factories for me. Okay. We can continue that trend with even more. Like, this is how you start building up the economy, dude. All right, got it, and they are dead. Thank you, Shoshone Nation. Take all your stuff. Goodbye. Okay. And with that done, I guess we should go and set up against the Marrow Drinkers, because who knows what's going to happen with them. Same, honestly, with the Washington Brotherhood. It makes me concerned. You've got dark ambitions. Yeah, okay. Training is still looking fine. We got plenty of experience. We're actually starting to build up some manpower. Didn't lose much. War propaganda is still going on. Quarterly income report is on the way. That's fine. Seize civilian arms. Not going to do that, even if I want the guns. We can request the followers' aid, and that does get me research bonuses for medical technology. We can also spend 30 political power for 10% research speed for 50 days, which is okay. And when this is done, we just get a civilian workshop? That seems great. Dude, all right, the followers seem fine. I was worried about it, but, like, they're okay. What am I worried about? Who's worried? We're okay. We're good. We're good, man. I need a lot more manpower, or we're going to have some serious issues. So far, I haven't seen an event happen that says we lose all of our stability, so this seems okay. But when it's done, we're going to get all sorts of goodies. Bonuses for agriculture, construction, and get a walled settlement. Oh, good. Smoke signals. We've learned how to use the smoke. Okay, that's good. Let's go for the 25% bonus here with the basic tools. Speed this along nicely. Murtaugh reformers support the rabble. Murtaugh reformers forces have launched a raid to help slaves within our nation escape. This is a grave insult that will jeopardize our relations. One day soon, forces will sack Murtaugh in revenge, then we will we'll place the chains upon their leaders' loved ones. Well, that's fun. Okay, well, they are a threat to my way of life. 5 slaves ran away. I don't even know where Murtaugh is. I just realized we're grossly over our time. I'm so sorry. Okay, we're going to end this video here, but we got the Bone Dancers to expand. We took over 2 nations. It was a little sloppy, but with very little losses, we managed to take it down. So we're all right. Now we just need to find out where we want to continue fighting. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I would ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.